Hey, we are back. Thank you so much for tuning in to Kareen TV. I am Kareen and she is Malika. We are going to give you another story time. You're so
It's always a good time to do that.
So this was again when I in my much younger days. Don't mind my little thing.
I know.
I'm trying. Okay. By the way, this is like day 2 hair, trying to like do something different with it, but well, not day 2, a couple of days later hair, but ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so this is in my much younger days. My first love, I had found out. Okay, backstory. I had introduced my first love to one of my old friends, and we're not really friends anymore. I don't hate her. I'm cordial with her. If I see her, I'll say hi, what up. But we're not like cool like that. Like buddy like Malika and I are. And him and her became really good friends. They're actually really good friends up until today. Like they're best of friends. And she had told me that he cheated on me. And of course, when you lose your purity to this person and then you find out that they're cheating on you, I was super devastated. And I was like, you know what? If you're gonna cheat on me, like I gave you something that I could never give to anybody else. I don't regret giving it to you because I love you. You're the first man other than my dad that I've ever loved. But you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back. So I used to work in a movie theater, and
Jealous.
My friend had introduced me to one of her guy friends. And he's tall, he's athletic, he had braids. Still, well, he's dread now. But yeah, so he had introduced me to. Sorry, she had introduced me to him, and every girl at his school wanted him. But I guess because he had seen a picture of me, he wanted to talk to me. That's the reason why she showed me a picture of him, and also because she knew that I was really hurting over the situation with my first love. So, and she knew that I wanted to just not be in that relationship anymore, but I also wanted to bun him because he bunned me first. When I mean bun, I don't mean like bun down there. I just mean like
take a whole side car and run him, bun him. Whoa.
I just mean like because he cheated on me, I want to cheat back on him. And so I started talking to this new guy, and I told him like, you will be the second guy that I will ever be with if we get to that point. So like let's just take our time, take it slow, see where everything goes, da 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 da. And so I'm juggling basically 2 relationships at the same time, and I'm telling you, I was watching Love and Hip Hop Hollywood the other day, Miss Nikki baby, when you juggled Safari and what's her name?
Whatever her face is, but she banging. Like I don't watch that. I don't watch reality.
I don't remember her name. I'm sorry that I don't remember your name.
I saw an episode, but
I'm sorry that I don't remember your name, but I see your face and I don't remember your name, but I'm sorry about that. But anyways,
you fine if you watching.
Yeah, if you guys ever see this, I apologize for not remembering, but Miss Nikki baby, when you were juggling the 2 of them, I was like, girl, you need to stop because that is just hard as fuck to do. So that's how I was feeling in the time in that predicament. And then I just couldn't take it anymore. I would see the new guy all the time. He would come by my workplace all the time to come see me. We'd go watch movies, blah, 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 blah. I went to his, right? I went to his sports banquet, like athletic banquet, like everything. And and the new guy didn't even know that I was in another relationship. Like he didn't know nothing. Like I don't even think to this day he knows. So if he sees this, I apologize to you. And so this is the time of MSN, okay?
That was my ish.
That's how you know I'm old.
Yeah, I know. Press 9. My mom walked into the room. Delete the convo.
You're crazy. So this is the time of MSN, and I'm trying to get my ex on the phone. Well, my first love, I should say, on the phone, because he didn't have a cell phone, but I had a cell phone. I would always call his house phone for him, and nobody was picking up. And the time that someone did pick up, his mom said that he wasn't home, and it was like after 11, and I'm like, yo, where the hell are you? I called your house. I know your mom now, and she doesn't mind me calling late. So you're not home, and it's 11 o'clock. You never told me where you're going. Not that I need to know, but like it would still be convenient for you to tell me instead of me waiting around for you. He never told me nothing. And previously to that, the day before, I didn't talk to him at all. Like he didn't call me, he didn't return any of my calls, nothing. So I was just like, okay, like fuck you then. I sent him an email or an MSN message saying, you know, I really love you. I will always love you. I will never stop loving you. I know that much, but we just can't be together anymore. I want a break. Like let's just go our separate ways. You see whoever you want to see, because clearly that's what you're doing, and I'll see whoever I'm gonna see. And I pressed enter, went to my bed, had work the next day. So go to work the next day. It's midday, and new guy is supposed to be coming because we're supposed to be watching Matrix. I think Matrix is coming out, I believe. One of those more popular movies. I want to say like Matrix, the movie before Aaliyah, or maybe it could have been the movie when Aaliyah was supposed to be in it. I just remember something about the movie. Somebody ate a cake and then she had an orgasm. So it could be.
What cake was that?
I don't know. It was a chocolate cake, and she ate the cake, and then she came in her pants. I don't remember if it's the one that Aaliyah was supposed to be in, but nonetheless, it was one of the Matrixes, and that was the plan for the new guy. Him, me, my friend that introduced me to him, and one of his friends gonna go watch the movie, go to watch Matrix, and so new guy comes up the escalator because in the movie theater was upstairs, guest services was downstairs, and so, huh? Oh no, not there, not Yorkdale. No, there's other ones. There's other ones. No, it wasn't Yorkdale. So
she just says it right there. I'm trying to keep the location a secret.
You know, because I don't want anybody to think it was Yorkdale, because it definitely wasn't Yorkdale. But okay, so guest services downstairs, thing upstairs, and no, but Yorkdale guest services is upstairs. And guess what? Those are the times when they didn't even have the movie theater that they have now. Yorkdale movie theater, like it was on the before they even renovated Yorkdale, like. The movie theater, you had to come from another entrance and go in. Like this was Yorkdale back in the day. So, anyways,
all our Toronto people, you know.
Yeah. So, new guy comes upstairs with his friend. We tell him to go get some food. Blah blah blah. I'm working in like this pretzel and smoothie section. When we did have that, so our section had coffee, lattes, pretzels, and the other section had smoothies and like booster juicy kind of stuff. And working over there, and new guy comes up to get the stuff. Shift is almost finished, and my friend, her shift is finished. I want to say that her shift finished at like 3:30 and I finished at 4. So she's finished. She's coming from out of the staff room with her regular clothes on, and she's coming down, and as soon as I look up, who's there? My first love is coming up the escalator.
With your best friend?
Huh?
With your best friend?
No, my first love is just
by himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
My first love is a different guy than the one that my best friend introduced me to.
Okay.
So my first love is coming up the escalator, and the new guy is like in this section over here, like literally like right here. Escalator's right here. First love is coming up. New guy's about to buck the corner, and I'm doing like this, like.
So I'm like, oh, yeah, what do I do?
My heart stops, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get catch now, Jesus. Take the wheel, Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a bar.
Oh my God.
Like seriously, like I was really freaking out. And my friend is there looking at me, look at both of them like, oh shit.
She knows what's popping off
shit.
too.
Yeah,
She doesn't even know what to do.
She's like, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh man.
Dying of laughter.
So then what
So
happens?
she basically maneuvers new guy away, and then first love comes up the stairs. I don't know, maybe he was crying, maybe he wasn't. Not to make fun of any man that cries over their woman, because
guys do.
a lot of guys do, and it shows the woman that you actually care. Not to say you have to cry to show the woman that you care, but showing empathy and showing emotion shows your woman that you care. So he really seemed really sad about me breaking up with him over an email or MSN, and I apologize for that. I tried to call you, but you didn't pick up. But yeah, he was very heartbroken, and I felt super bad because I knew that I loved him. Like I knew that I would never stop loving him, even to this day. Even though I have Daniel, like there's always
with certain people, love is unconditional.
Yeah,
like you can't.
Exactly. There definitely is a spot in my heart for him. There'll always be that spot in my heart for him. And so of course I was like, okay, fine, we'll get back together. So we got back together, and I told him that my shift wasn't finishing until like later. I told him that I had just started. So then he went home, and he wanted a kiss. So I was looking at the whole time when me and him were talking. I'm looking like get him over there. So I guess she must have got him to the section where the washroom was, and then he eventually went inside the bathroom. And I gave my first love a kiss, and I told him goodbye. And just then my shift was over, waiting for the person to come and relieve me of my shift. And I made sure that he actually like left, like he didn't linger around.
Like
or anything.
you have a little like a Degrassi. Like, you sure this is not a Degrassi episode?
Definitely not. We can call her right now, and hopefully she picks up, or if she maybe still at work. But yeah, I nearly got caught because the two guys that I was dating at the same time would have found out. And so new guy, we go watch the movie, blah 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 blah, and then I find out that the girl that I introduced my first love to told my first love that I cheated on him, and that
you see what happened there.
Yeah, I think she liked him. Anyways, who cares? So, you know, our relationship dwindled from there. We just separated. We tried to get back. I knew that I hurt him. And I apologized to him for that. And, it was one crazy, like...
Such an ass.
It's crazy. Like, I was, like, freaking out. Like, yo, oh my God.
I love you. My story is a little different. Oh, so how I tell you that love is unconditional. Pause. Update's done.
No, I'm listening.
Love is unconditional. So yes, from the previous story, yes, I am still with that girl. So yes, in that back of your mindset, like, hey, they did it to me. Why can't I do it to them? Plus, in that moment, that person wasn't giving me that. And that goes back to needs and wants.
Okay.
So, I start messaging this random girl, and
I shouldn't even be shaking my head at you, but you know.
Yeah. Because we kind of lived through the last couple of days of everything. So, be the case. Was with this new girl. And, you know, Nova Cash decided to, like, you know, move on. To not move on, but, like, chill with the next girl. You don't Netflix it. Show, whatever.
You said Netflix.
For the birds and bees. So, yeah.
Great.
I guess I really did put one on this new random girl because she sent me, remember that text message? She sent me a huge text message saying how much she had fun and our hug, and she's not involved.
But she sent a whole heap of messages.
Like, whatever.
Like, she
was smitten from the first time.
In absolute love. I don't know how you can be madly, deeply in love like this girl was in, like, less than a week. Like me and Daniel seen the messages, and I'm like, yo, did you sprinkle magic on our front? Like, what did you do? Like, I don't know.
It's this thing that Malika does.
Okay, I don't know what Malika does.
No, I meant just like my personality, like
Okay.
what I have on people. So now I meet up with my girlfriend and my GBF. GBF. We're all there and not knowing what happened last night because, you know, you drink a little bit, whatever, smoke a little. We are in McDonald's. My girlfriend at the time goes, "Does this hurt?" And I go, "Huh?" I still don't know. And she goes, "Does this hurt?"
Ow, that hurts.
Yeah, she hurt me. Like, she hurt me. I'm sorry.
Why you gotta do it to me?
Sorry, the emphasis, you know, they gotta feel it.
It hurt.
And I'm like, "No, why are you wilding? Like, we're at McDonald's, chill out, whatever." So now we're eating our meal. She's silent. We walk back to the crib, whatever. Me and my GBF and the girl I was dating at the time, we were all on the bed. I'm fidgety, like like this is kind of fresh, so like, you know, I don't know who really watches. Oh god. So yeah, apparently we all fell asleep on the bed, but my ex did not. My ex at the time had the thumbprint in my phone. Boom. We all wake up from this.
Wait. In your iPhone, instead of when you have the fingerprint thing, you guys see my mom's? Anyways, so that fingerprint thing, her fingerprint was on it.
Yeah, her fingerprint is registered in my phone.
Okay.
So no passwords to her phone.
No, you're okay.
Clearly, there's a lot of trust issues between the relationships, as you've seen from the previous story.
I don't even have a thumbprint on Daniel's phone. He doesn't have a thumbprint on mine. Anyways.
So yeah.
We know each other's passwords though.
Yeah, we know each other's passwords. She has now ran through my phone. Still not knowing what's on my neck, and just, because I didn't really care, like, to go check, like, tripping, whatever. I get rashes and allergic to everything all the time. So me, my GBF, and her, we all go out, we go for a smoke. Everything's Gucci. It feels weird. Like, the energy definitely has changed. And we have met up with another friend of mine who just gave twins.
She just gave birth to twins. Congratulations.
My princess. So she came by and then was just like, "If that was me, I would have killed." I'm like, huh? Like, you know, you're lost, right? So now it's time for me to go to the washroom. I take my phone, you know, you sit on the toilet, you refresh your Instagram, nothing's popping. Instagram, Snapchat. What did my babe put on?
It was at this moment that Emily knew. She fucked up.
Boom. This girl put the conversation of me and the random girl on her Snapchat and put me on blast, and basically, like, at the end of what people could see at the end of the messages was blah blah blah, whatever we did, you drained. Like, and everybody could see that on Snapchat. Like, her phone was going off the radar. She hasn't checked her phone, but like, I asked to see her phone because I wanted to delete it, like, but she hasn't opened any messages, but there is like messages, so never doubt to think that there is someone waiting for you to mess up.
Okay, I just want to rewind that and come again, selector. Never doubt that there isn't somebody waiting in limbo to take your place. A lot of people don't realize that. Never doubt that there isn't somebody waiting in limbo to take your place. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think that, oh yeah, I got that person is in love with me, so I don't have to upkeep loving them and showing them that I still love them and showing them that I care for them. So I'm just gonna loose off a little bit. But don't forget, there's other people waiting for you to fuck up to take your place.
despite all of that, after all our friends have left, it's just me and her in my bedroom, and it's silent, and she is not sitting on the bed because this has just happened the night before. Like, this is not even, like, 24 hours.
You're crazy. Less than 12 hours, then.
Yeah.
You crazy.
It's between 6 and 12 hours.
Yeah. You crazy.
Yeah. And she wouldn't say anything to me. She was just proceeding to pack up her stuff, like what she had there, what she came with. And I'm like telling her, like, yo, chill, stop, can we talk for a moment? Like, you know, like, nope, she didn't want us to talk. Me and my ex did work together, but in a separate building, but we started at the same time, finished at the same time. I talked to her after. I've never seen someone so hurt. But not to say, if you watch the previous video, you have to watch the right. 2 rounds to make it right. If you don't know what happened, you have to watch the previous video. We're gonna leave a link for that.
Show you a little bit of it over here,
in the bottom. Besides that case, and slide 2, the random girl got cheated on too. Well, not really, but like. So
you see the drama what she have me in? I'm not involved.
Where the random girl actually had poured water over my head and was like, "You cheated with her ass."
But you can't cheat if you're not with somebody. Just to let that clear. Just to make that clear. If you and somebody aren't together, doesn't mean that they've cheated on you. Even if you and that person have been intimate, doesn't mean that because you're intimate with somebody and they are intimate with somebody else, they've cheated on you. Once you're actually in a relationship and somebody goes out and steps beyond your relationship, that's when they cheat on you.
But don't cheat. It just makes everything like real messy. Like right now, like I've dropped everybody pretty much because summer's over, the drama's over. I couldn't deal with the drama, man.
You're crazy. You are crazy. We're just single and having fun. Here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our story time. Leave a comment below. Like,
she got free tickets.
Let us know what you guys thought, or let us know
your
first time that you ever cheated. Let us know your story, and see y'all next time.